Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, today I wanted to talk about Marathon. First, I want to go through the cinematic trailer, and then we can go ahead and start talking about what the hell this is, what is it, why I don't like it. Yeah, I've already come to a conclusion. It's slightly biased. This point that I'm gonna give, but we're gonna walk through the trailer so I can let you know why, right? Let you know why. By the way, I did go to school for game design. I have a diploma for game design. So I'm not going to be here sitting speaking out of my ass. I am like trying to bring the professional the knowledge that I've gotten from the courses that I had. Um as you know, it's not very easy to get into game design now because I didn't want to get into game design due to the fact of the political bias that's kind of filled the industry, and I'm trying to wait until it goes away, right? So let's just start this. This really looks nice right here. I think this all these visuals are nice. Um, I think this is where it starts like confusing everyone. This music, this classical music, and now the characters. We're gonna stop here. You see, this is already bad. Um, what the fuck is this? What is this? And why is everything? Why does everything look like it's a circus? That was my first question when I watched this. This looks nice, everything over here. This all looks nice, and then it's like, what the hell is this? What is all this here? Even the water looks nice. What the fuck is this? Why is this like shitting out rainbow smoke? What is all this? What is all this? Why is it all so bright? Why did they choose bright colors like yellow, cyan, and not even like a darker cyan, a really bright cyan? Like, what's this? And this is like a neon green with like pink. Like, what the fuck is happening? That's my first question. And then we're gonna get here too. Uh, okay. It's yeah, like this all looks weird. See what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it's distinct, but it's too distinct. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's kind of like when you make these type of decisions. Um, by the way, I recently heard something. I don't know if it's true. We're gonna look it up in real time to see if it's true. But apparently, they didn't make the narrative story. They don't have a narrative story behind any of this. This is just a random cinematic, and they're kind of making it up as they go. And as a person, by the way, I'm trying to become a narrative director for a game, or a narrative lead. And I'm basically I'm interested in telling stories, and seeing how they go, how they. I read a lot. I really like stories. If you do a really good story, I tell it right away, man. But here, I before I learned this, I was saying to myself, the way this cinematic plays out is as if there was no there's no narrative backing to it. And why do I say that? You might think I'm nitpicking a lot, But what I really mean is because you have to think about it from a because you know this is obviously a company's vehicle, right? Or this might be a personal vehicle, but I highly doubt that. It just doesn't look like one. And maybe I don't know anything, and maybe this is a personal vehicle. But even if that's the case, why would it be so bright? Especially if the narrative of this game, which it apparently doesn't have one, but if I was to interpret the narrative of this game, it would be that this is a survivor a type game, right? You come down, you're a scavenger. Why would you be bright colors? Wouldn't you be trying to have a vehicle that kind of that blends into the environment, right? I'm like, so this is not good at all. Like they're all bright colors, everything else is bright colors. I don't even know what type of facility the facility is. It's too bright. Most scientific residential facilities always try and keep it really downscaled, not too bright colored orientations. So I don't know how that would be any different in the future because this is supposed to be super in the future, and so you have to really you have to think about so much parameters because you have to make this believable, right? You have to make this believable. And when I see this, it doesn't seem believable, right? And so that's why I really don't like it. This is only we're only in the first 32 seconds, right, of this of the trailer, and I'm already like, oh, what the hell is happening? What's going on? And I know you're like, well, it's only the first 32 seconds. Let it play out, right? But yeah, you know what I've learned about stories is after I read the first couple of paragraphs, I've kind of understood where's the story gonna go? Is the story gonna be that interesting? Is this going to give me? Am I wasting my time reading this? Right, like the first couple of paragraphs usually tell me, and right now we're in the first couple of paragraphs of in the intro. Right, that's kind of what it is. We're 32 seconds in. I should have been caught by the first 10. And you kind of did, right? In the first 10 seconds, you showed us the world. The world is beautiful. The over here, all this is awesome. It looks awesome. Yeah, whoever did this, you guys did great. But this right here, this is bad, really bad. This bad too. What the hell? Seal system 09698 rubber seal graps. So right now, we don't know what the hell's going on. I can't even begin to interpret what the hell this is, other than it's a spacesuit, because you know it's obvious. But what the heck? Why would they go for this design? Like for a spacesuit, I know, right? I'm like, you would instead opt in for comfort. No, I'm like it's a big suit. It's like wearing a coat, right? It's like you don't want to you don't want the coat to be too big, or you don't want the coat to be too heavy, because there's a lot of stuff to this. This looks like an overcoat. Why would you wear an overcoat over your spacesuit? I don't understand that. Um, so all these design decisions is what I mean, right? I'm questioning all these design decisions because they don't make any sense to me. See, inside here, this is good. This is standard. It's white. A facility. This is nice too, right here. I don't know whatever to say here, but it's like, what the hell is this? This is supposed to be a robot, right? But obviously, if you look at the face, it has a very feminine structure. And then, you know what happens? You lose me. Right here. Right here, you lose me. What the... who is this?
I met a traveler from an antique land who said...
Why? It's weird. We don't know any, we don't have any type of context for any of this. The only thing that I can think about is, oh well, you know, it'd be cool if we had like we had some whispering of nonsense, and of course, you know, it's not nonsense to us because we know what the hell it is, but it's nonsense to them because they don't know anything about what the hell this is about.
Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sought to well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless things that mocked them, and the heart that fed.
You know how the outside is designed as if like they were a colony of idiots, and so you have to make everything bright colors because that's the only way you can kind of understand that a stupid person could understand, oh, this is yellow, this is where the water comes from, right? So you put water symbol. I thought it was funny. So. And you know, if you took off this yellow stuff and you made this a gray black like that, it'd be better. Actually, I think it'd be better because this yellow stuff stands out too much. This is supposed to be an extraction shooter, right? From what I know, from what I've learned, and like this doesn't like yell that out to me. Instead it yells, well, this guy's a big target because he's yellow and he has like a blue face.
Welcome once again. Once again. Answer you shall.
And so the only thing I understand from this sequence is that this person has gone through this many times. They've gone through many iterations, many designs, but I kind of wonder what the hell.
You shall feel.
This is the best one here, I think. I think this is the best one, and maybe the first one too is better.
Once again.
Oh well, that was it.
Once again.
This is all right. This is mine too. What the fuck?
You shall feel.
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion.
And here, I know she's a girl.
You shall feel.
At least here I know. When she spawned, I didn't.
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
And what the hell does that mean? I'm wondering why there was this dialogue a choice. Yeah, I'm breaking this down because I you know, from a designer standpoint, all this dialogue sounds like nonsense to someone who doesn't know anything about the game. And of course, you know, as a creator, you want to put in nonsense in there, but I've noticed that you can't do that because the person who's going to play the game or the person who's looking at the cinematic doesn't have as much information as you do about it. And so what you have to do as a designer is that when you create this trailer or this cinematic, you have to make sure that they can, like, let's just say, I need to intrigue the people who will watch this. Otherwise, they won't be intrigued, right? I'm like, oh, this is like $1 trillion. So it was like, well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Once again.
Like, welcome once again. No, this is like $1 trillion.
You shall,
please?
Alison, you shall feel.
I mean, it feels just like
It feels just like $1 trillion. I don't think you can feel $1 trillion. You can have $1 trillion, but you can't feel. I'm guessing what they mean is the body. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I'm kind of yeah, you see, I'm while thinking about this, I'm trying to piece together what the hell this means. I'm guessing it's because they're a robot that it feels like $1 trillion. By the way, why would we still use the same units in it's a 2875, right, or something like that? This is so far in the future that I would think the currency wouldn't be the same. So why are we still using dollars as currency? Can now, I know it's supposed to be to make it more not believable, but to make it more understandable. But I'm like, to be honest, I think using credits as every other game has for the future makes the most sense. But, you know, what the hell do I know?
what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there, so.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's supposed to be my lucky charm.
This looks good.
Charm.
Enter this place. Okay, it's a place of a lot of things, which later is to know that they're all vehicles.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mother. Your mother.
Now,
You know that's
consider this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
I'm guessing this is supposed to elicit that they've done this so much times and they've gone through so much iterations that they can't recognize themselves anymore. Is that what this is supposed to mean? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Like I said, these backgrounds, they look awesome. Though I would question why there's a lot of pink. It'd probably be more purple in space. I don't think there's very many bright colors. And if it's not pink. If it's not purple, it would probably be more blue.
you into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is. You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
I don't understand here why. He has her on his sights, but he didn't kill her. He should have just shot her. I can understand that, like, he's trying not to damage the goods, but he's gonna have to shoot and kill her anyway. And what the hell was that? That didn't do anything. I thought it should have like killed him or something. But that didn't do anything.
Just don't get you. I don't.
Yeah.
And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my what mighty and despair.
So like I said, I don't know about any of these like design decisions. I'm like, the chase was fine. I think that the chase is good. I still have issues with all these bright colors. Um, like, what is this? Oh, what's all this? But let's stop here. Like it's bad. And the reasons it's bad, I think, are the design decisions chosen, like the bright colors, the characters. They feel out of place. They're also far too bright. In color, it's all bad. It's all bad. In contrast to what Marathon originally was, I think this is an L. Really. Not only that, but I don't know why they would get an extraction shooter. Look at this. This is called The Cycle. This came out 2 years ago. I think in 2022. And so let's see, Max. Yeah, it came out around here. It came out 2022 September, and it kind of fizzled out in 2023, and it just went wow. Let's see, a year. Apparently, people are still playing, but like at max, they only get 6 people to play. There's only 2 people playing right now, and I'm sure they're happy because they're playing, and there's no other people that they need a match against. So they're probably imagine an empty extraction shooter. It's only fun for a bunch of people because they don't have anyone to fight against, and they could just go in and loot and leave and make the strongest character. And then when someone does get interested in playing this game, they'll go in and they'll die. So I wonder I wonder if they ever like think about making a PvE only extraction shooter where you have to go in with a team of people to. I think that's such a better idea than this multiplayer extraction shooter battle royale like gameplay. I think you having to beat the monsters in the cycle was so much more interesting than having to deal with people in the game or with enemies. I think they increased the difficulty as such where you just don't want to play the game. I played this game too myself personally. I thought Cycle the Frontier was a good game. They had really good design decisions. Nothing was too bright. If anything, the monsters were bright, and I didn't really care because they were monsters, right? So you can take creative liberties on certain things. The thing is they don't have monsters in this game. The things that are left behind are droids to defend, and so. And how do I know that? I don't know if actually the other people were players, the ones that killed them at the end, that killed the girl. I don't know if they were players, but it seemed like droids to me, like automatic defense droids that were defending this place from unauthorized people. But yeah, look at the reviews. The reviews are positive. There are only 2 people in the game. Extraction shooters usually don't last very long. Now, if you're trying to go for a Escape from Tarkov, I would stop it. I'd stop it right now. You're not getting in. Escape from Tarkov's already too good. Um, yeah. And look at the old Marathon. How can you switch? How can you turn a Doom like first person shooter game into an extraction shooter? What were you even thinking? I think you should have just went with the Doom route with how Doom's doing things. You should have just went that route and created a full 3D like experience of the same first game. Uh, I don't know. I'm like, that sounds like that would have been the better and it would have been the safer bet actually. And you should have just revived the same game. I'm sure you guys have the design document for this game to review, and all you have to do is upgrade the graphics. Well, no, it's not as simple as that. I know you have to first you'll have to recreate the entire setting. You'll have to make everything 3D, even though that's easy now, right? The most complicated things would be the mechanics and the fact that since I know most of the people and most of the Bungie team that created this game, the Marathon, aren't even there anymore. So before you could even start making this game, they'd have to play it, right? They'd have to play through all the iterations of Marathon, or even just the first, just to remake the first game. Because that other whatever the hell that was is not where it's at, and so that's all I have to say about it. Really, it's not where it's at. I'm not feeling it. It's not a game I want to play. Everything is too bright. I feel like the civilization was designed for stupid people. Everything's so bright. I don't understand what's going on. Um, there seems to be some interesting things, but they don't make it so interesting where I wanna go out of my way to play the game. So yeah. Not only that, but you have to pay for this game too. The Cycle of the Frontier. This is a free to play game. Think about that. This is a free to play game, and no one is playing it anymore. Well, two people are. This is a pretty good number for a free to play game. At least it was, and this all time peak was 2.8 years ago. So, yeah. Um, just wanted to let you know it fell off, and so will Marathon fall off because Escape from Tarkov has literally cemented itself as quite the game, and all the people supporting it already they're already too far in. So I don't think there's much you can do. Bungie, if you ever see this video, you can contact me. I'm very much willing to let you know how to fix this. We can fix this. It's just especially if you need someone to write the story out. I don't care about your little well, I think it's bad to have androgynous characters even if they're robots. You can't have any type of sense of personal being if all your characters look androgynous. So you should stop that immediately. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I don't think we can go on longer than this. I've been ranting and raving for 30 minutes about how bad this 5 minute cinematic trailer was. Or it's 8 minutes. Well, 8 minute cinematic trailer. I think you can do better. Also, we need hot female characters. Okay, we have Marasov, we have Petrovenge, Eris Morn. Like I don't understand. I don't understand why you're doing this. So yeah. Like don't get me wrong. I think let's see. Is it right here? So she's kind of hot, but that's it. So yeah, I'm ending this. You can watch any other video that I have. I'm sorry if this is a boring video or if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Comment below. These are my thoughts on this game, on the cinematic trailer. Now, I saw the gameplay. The gameplay looks pretty good, but you can't really F that up, right? You can't mess up the gameplay. It's really hard to do that for an extraction shooter because it's really all the same. But yeah, those are my opinions on this game. Toodaloo.